Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different.
Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
Beleza, mano, vamos continuar aqui.
To the void.
Tá, chegar à fonte do lodo.
Anthea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
Mano, eu nem vi quem falou. Então, filho, ele é perigoso.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is.
Chegamos no lodo.
Oh, God.
Tá, não tem como a gente
We
correr.
better help here. Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Ih, merda. Vai ter inimigo aqui. Eu não consigo chamar a Anthea. Tá, onde tá o negócio?
I can manifest now.
Merda. Nossa, gastei vida à toa. Eu nem tenho vida. Meu Deus do céu. Tá muito perigoso isso. Cara, eu vou morrer, velho. Eu tô sentindo que eu vou morrer. Tá, pera aí. Aonde que eu tenho que ir?
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Tenta encontrar uma maneira do que... Tá, o negócio... Aqui, ó. Não. Ah... Merda.
Did we miss a few?
Ai! Caramba! Beleza.
Oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side.
Nossa, a gente vai pro vazio, mano. A gente vai enfrentar um lodo gigante, você vai ver. Cara, a gente tá no vazio, dentro de outro vazio. Ah, não. A gente voltou pro... A gente saiu do vazio agora.
Underground, looks like.
O tinteiro. Tá, agora a gente tá num lugar normal.
The ooze affects the incarnate, too. Who goes there?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know,
Mano, pior que eu nem
but I
vi,
don't
velho.
think we're alone.
Ah, isso não é bom.
What might you be, then?
What was...
Innocence. Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
Que isso aqui? Ih. Ih, rapaz.
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
The cries of the innocent have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty.
Casa desmoronada. Assim na terra como no céu. Carta de M.
This house belonged to a certain Anthea and Clemency Gibbs.
Ah, boa, vou poder upar. Evolução. Deixa eu ver aqui. Cara, eu não entendo isso aqui, vai. Cara, deixa pra lá. O inventário aqui, mano, a gente pegou um negócio novo. Onde que é esse aqui? Ah, mas ele é ruim, velho. Ah, peraí, tem mais um? Opa, não, não, não. Tá, esse aqui é o meu. Cara, eu vou deixar o meu. Vamos descansar. E a Mulher Maravilha... Não. E a mulher, maravilhada com isso, confessou que essas coisas eram verdadeiras e que ela e outras pessoas mencionadas nesse discurso sobrenatural tiveram familiares com o diabo. Ao ser questionada se ela havia feito um pacto, expressou com ele. Ela respondeu que não, apenas prometeu ir com ele quando chamasse, o que ela fez várias vezes.
Is it just me, or...
I felt it too.
Tá.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a...
Tá, pera aí, deixa eu ver aqui. Ah, tá. A mulher executada por Haskell pela epidemia de 1688 em New Eden era inocente.
case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Opa! Ah, merda. Ah, beleza. Mano, aquele esquema. Pera, tem um caminho ali pra cima, mano.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Tá, aquele baú não sei como é que pega. Depois eu devo dar alguma volta e conseguir ir lá. Ah, eu acho que é aqui, né? É, tá vendo?
Still impressive.
Ready and waiting.
Merda.
Standing by.
Another shadow.
Tá
What do they
aqui.
want?
Aquele cara ali, vai.
Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
Onde que tá esse negócio? Tá, eu passei em cima daquele negócio, deu um negócio diferente, hein?
Wards. I'm going to need a hand
Ah,
here.
tá.
It's the Ghost Lord. What are they doing down here?
The greedy slime orders to ruins the households of the righteous. Guilty.
Tá, onde tá o
I can't
negócio?
help you. Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Cara, aqui vai ter uma luta. Aqui vai ter algum bicho, velho. Tá na cara isso, né?
Expected less from you, Mrs. Gibbs.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Não? Nossa, transformou no gigante. Só pra melhorar as coisas, vai. Parou? Oxi.
Someone didn't want to stay
Ficou
dead.
paradão. Ai, nossa. Haskell e seu rebanho da cidade estão aqui, fugidos de suas casas. Temos espaço para todo no campo. Há um mofo na parede perto da porta da frente. Vou raspar. O mofo virou um preto doentio e escorre entre as tábuas. As colheitas, como eram, fracassaram. O governador e seu bando de almas de coração fraco trouxeram a maldição com eles. Que o Senhor nos livre. A coisa preta está em todo lugar. As pessoas adoecem, com dificuldade para respirar e sangramento por todos os orifícios que você gostaria de mencionar, e alguns que você não gostaria. O diabo cospe e somos inundados por ele. Lembro-me de 7 anos atrás, perdão, quando a peste se abateu pela última vez. Peço a Deus que conceda a mim, Clemente Gibbs, e ao meu fiel e moderadamente capaz marido Antipas, a sabedoria para mais uma vez expulsar a bruxa. Deus não ajudará porque o nosso governador usa magia. Seu filho, qual é o nome dele? O idiota colocou um totem pagão perto da casa. Eu o derrubei. Antipas disse que viu Haskell jogar algo no poço e então a terra tremeu. O que os Haskells estão fazendo?
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden time with the governor.
That's not what Deborah's research pointed at.
Well, the Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
The greedy shall fall, and their certitudes be smoked when the final judgment comes.
Tá, beleza. Só abrir o caminho aqui. Mas eu acho que aquele é o caminho, né? Ih, pera aí.
No, this isn't good.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
I can help. Change targets. Tormented first.
Até que isso aqui foi bem rápido, hein?
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Get out of there.
É, deve ter pegado no outro, velho.
Suddenly feel invigorated. It's weird. Pleasant.
Told you. Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around then.
Beware. Wards. I don't think so.
Those echoes we're hearing are the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
Ah, calma aí, eu tenho que liberar a Anthea. Mas onde está o negócio?
Wards.
Ali, ó.
Think you can fend for yourself?
Still impressive.
Eu só dei a volta. Ah, tá, mas eu abro aquele caminho ali, né?
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
To deliver you from the way of evil, your captives are unleashed upon you.
Cara, o jogo salvou, mano. Vem merda aqui, tá?
Possession incoming.
Não, ai, possuiu, merda.
Why do I get the feeling that we've set the ducks?
You're within gun range, Red. Watch out. Spectre possession.
Away with
Yet in your power pride, you thought yourself fit to lay the blame.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
Aonde tá o negócio? Eu não consigo chamar minha parceira Anthea.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Anthea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Anthea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Cara, como é que eu vou passar pra lá? Ah, tá ali, ó. Ih, pera aí. Oxi. Ah, não, mano. Esqueci que eu consigo chamar a Anthea. Ai, a Anthea anda mais rápido. É, tem mais alguma coisa pra eu olhar ali, velho. Ah, tá.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Merda. Ai, pera, deixa eu sair daqui.
Did we miss a few?
Foi esses bichos aqui que pegou.
More fun.
They never learn, do they? Can I join in too? Make it yield.
Não.
Take that to your face. Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Oh, Bakilik, the Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
Opa. Pensei que tinha aparecido o ar. Como é que eu desço? Ué. É só pra eu olhar mesmo aqui?
This would do nicely if I wanted to put my legs up.
Cara, tem alguma coisa pra upar? Acho que não, né? Ah, não tem arma. Essa evolução aqui... Ah, eu nem sei como é que evolui nesse jogo, velho.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think the bucket is tainted?
Ué? Ô, merda, só. O jogo tá deixando eu descer, não, velho. Caramba, o balde veio atrasado,
A
parece.
vivid memory from the dead is somewhere near. An echo from the past drifts by.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stalling.
Clements.
Mas esse governador é muito ruim, velho.
The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
Ameaçou o governador, mano. Foi aí que deu merda. Um conjunto Urim e Tumim. Ferramentas de adivinhação e cleromância. Que acredita-se revelar a vontade de Deus.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Para proteger sua família, o governador Waskiel se sentiu compelido a executar uma coluna suspeita de bruxaria. Ele está com medo. Ele está escondendo evidência.
Hiding the evidence, perhaps, of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
Nossa, aqui vai dar merda. Aqui vai dar merda, mano. Aqui a gente vai enfrentar uma moeba.
This can't be good.
É lógico que não quer acontecer isso. Merda sua.
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak. If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Where to in the grave? You have blood on your hands and witness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges? Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict? Guilty. The sentence?
Merda. Tá, vamos lá então. Quero ver então quem vai fazer eu sentir dor.
I only seek the truth.
Merda, eles vão se juntar.
Anthea.
Nossa, a Anthea. Nossa, a Anthea não dá dano, mano.
What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Hell's
Não! Oxe, vai? Mano, o que eu faço? Ah, tá. Tava pegando, velho. Nossa, tem que acabar com todos assim. E agora com a Anthea? O fantasma é perigoso. Eu nunca quis isso.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. There's a tough one. I need to be the one to face it.
Peraí, é a Anthea que tá ali? É, agora que eu reparei, mano.
Bloody shadow. Let me.
E agora o governador.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark hearts, the evil only worsens. Your witches. Witches must fall.
Imagina, Emma, Anthea morreu para ajudá-lo. É, isso é verdade, mano.
New Eden, and still we fight this cup.
Ih, merda.
What more do you want from us?
Nossa, mano.
I'll take care of this thing.
Nossa.
Her name is... I need to be the one to face it.
Beleza, ele morreu. Só falta a Anthea. A Anthea morreu também?
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
E acabamos com o lodo. Boa.
Enough.
Confrontar o
Can we
governador.
please get out of here?
Vamos lá, mano. Eu sabia, cara. Esse cara é um merda.
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
Eu me sinto impotente. Eu me sinto julgado. Eu me sinto impotente.
Feel powerless. We were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of
Tem
course.
uma coisa ali.
That's it. I know what that was. Such specter of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Pera, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. O Avatar é um infame, obcecado pela injustiça do julgamento de bruxaria de Débora. A ignorância causou isso. Covardia
Pascal's
daquele
cowardice
cara.
is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
Tá, pera aí. É pra subir por aqui, né? Tá trancado? Ah, o negócio tá aqui embaixo já. Ah, não.
Seems to be stuck.
Que merda, hein? Ah.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Ó, pera aí. Por que eu tô entrando aqui, velho? Cara, eu não vou ali agora, não.
That, down there, it was... I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you.
Governador, cadê você?
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
It is to the soul to be at once. One thing above all else,
Olha,
my friends,
caramba, eles
is
fizeram
true.
rápido aqui, hein,
The
velho.
wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in His name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Tá, não é isso.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye, there's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
Cara, eu não lembro, mano. A história de homem.
It tells the story of a man, a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king turned his flock to God, but 'twas not enough. The plague spread on. The king, worried about his position, needed a sacrificial lamb.
Ah, tá, isso mesmo.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
Você é um covarde pomposo.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I have been that man. I'm no saint. I just don't mind saying it.
A sinner and proud? So why should we listen to you?
Você brinca com magia.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract. I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Sacrifício, mano. Eu não gosto dele, velho. Eu não gosto dele. Poupar, não. Você poupará o pilar da comunidade atual e deixará no comando. Pô, mano. Eu não sei, velho. Mesmo ele sendo ruim, ele que controla a comunidade aqui, né, velho? E deixa os pessoal tranquilo. Tá vendo? Você poupará o pilar da comunidade. Cara, mas eu não gosto dele não, mano. Cara, que difícil, velho. Cara, eu não sei o que eu faço. Se eu mato ele ou não. Poupar. Vai morrer.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion.
Vai morrer na frente do filho dele, velho.
Curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You
Aí tá vendo?
boast
Eu
of
falei
your
que ele era ruim,
knowledge
velho.
of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock, all show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors. He
Ele tá rindo ainda,
deserves
velho.
blaming.
Que vagabundo.
And shame on me if I don't do it.
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
Cara, proteger eles de você mesmo? É, já era. Todo mundo virou as costas pra ele, filho. Chegou a hora, governador.
Death.
Olha a Débora.
Dead.
Peraí, a Débora. A Débora é das duas irmãs?
This is unfair.
E o filho dele tranquilão,
Is the
velho.
evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
Ai, mano, fiz merda.
I will. While Mr. McCrae
Caramba, ele cagou
fights
pro
the
pai dele
curse of New
morto ali.
Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness. And, the strength to bear
Caramba,
the
moleque é frio, hein,
consequences of our
velho.
actions. Your fee. One of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Don't I know it?
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
Beleza. Cara, que bom que tem um filho dele, velho. Senão o pessoal ia ficar perdido, né?
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. Disgusted by what we saw down there. By the sins Fairfax Haskell committed in the name of his god. I hope they'll burn in hell. For that I hate myself.
É, nada pode ficar entre nós.
Nothing can stand between us. Not even death.
Not even death.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were my own. I know her rage. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
O passado está no passado. Ao se tornar uma banidora,
You thought by becoming a banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad banisher. I fear no ghost. But this whole ordeal has shaken me to the core. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
foi só um sonho? Você foi procurá-la?
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Sonhos podem ser vívidos.
Dreams can be vivid. It can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win.
Still angry?
Gloriously.
O que é isso? Aprisionamento. Ah, então por isso que eu tava com o negócio aí, velho. Tá. Isso aqui é bom.
The new Smiths, Thickskin and Kate, have always been as fire and ice. But with Red and Anthea gone, little remained to keep the sisters together. A chasm of grief and rage yawned between them. Their bridges burned, and the camp stared into the abyss.
Nossa, mano. Tá, deixa eu ver o que a gente pode fazer. Roupa. Qual que é a roupa nova? Essa daqui, né? Tá, eu acho que ela é a boa, né? Tá, resistência física, 23. 20. Eu vou colocar ela. Oh! Caramba, bonitona, velho. Posso... Eu não posso upar, eu achei que podia. Tá, vou colocar isso aqui. Tá, o broche, posso upar. Tem mais nada não, né? Cara, roupa muito bonita, tá? E esse corvo aqui?
Siridean?
What do you mean, Siridean?
Siridean, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Siridean, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Calma aí, mas antes... Ih. Oxi. Oxi. Eu sentei lá. E do nada voltei aqui.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam. If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Eu não entendi. Tá, entendi.
We can get to that ivy from the other side.
Agora a gente vai abrir bastante caminho, né, velho?
The wards have weakened.
Siridean's power wanes.
É espanta... Onde é que tá?
Nobody's home.
Ah, tá. É aquela mulher, mano. A bruxa.
Oh, there! Where could they be?
Tá, e cadê ela? Não tem nada aqui, ué. E tem um montão desses bichos aqui.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Ah, aqui, ó. Ah, tá morrendo?
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
Tá só o pó, hein, mulher?
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, You must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
Nossa, mano.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Vamos lá.
Long enough.
Standing by.
Aí é brabo, vai.
His shots can't get to his Banisher.
Merda!
Take arms, soldiers, and charge!
Cara, toda hora, mano.
Listen to your elders, child.
Merda.
Listen to your elders, child.
matei ele. Boa.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You were all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
Bom que ainda trabalha de enterrar, né, velho?
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be, for now.